Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lori Rivera, abstract artist in Southern Indiana, and I have some drawing tips for you today. So when you're painting, there are all kinds of ways you can draw your subject. You can do it in pencil, straight onto the canvas. You can do it with chalk. You can do it with paint, like you can draw your subject with paint itself. You don't have to draw at all. You can just start painting if you want to. But I have found one way that works for me over and over. It proves to be the easiest way for me to draw out my subject. And that's with a piece of chalk, just a regular piece of Crayola kids chalk. You can also use chalk pastels if you want, but just regular old school chalk is what I use. And so if you take a canvas or a piece of paper or whatever, and tone it with a medium tone color, like burnt sienna with a little bit of white, or medium blue, or medium pink, or whatever, then you can just draw your subject with chalk. And if you make a mistake, you can just take some water with a paper towel and wipe it off and then start over. And I think drawing is a lot harder than painting. If you can get the drawing process down, then painting is going to be so much easier for you. Yes, drawing is really the foundation of painting, really. Unless you're doing abstract work. If you're painting abstracts, you don't really have to know how to draw. It helps, but you don't have to. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to use a little piece of wood. I don't even know what kind of wood this is. It's 6x6. I got it on Amazon, a whole bunch of them, like 50 or 100 of them or something, for like $6. And actually, if you use these for real paintings, they would probably warp. So they're probably not good for that. They're great for drawings, like if you wanted to draw with a pen on here or a pencil or marker. But if you use paint on these, they would probably warp over time. I'm sure they would because they're so thin. But this is what I'm going to use just for this demonstration. Okay, so let me demonstrate this for you. I have a piece of chalk here, and here's my piece of wood that I was telling you about that I gessoed and then I painted over it. I was just going to paint it with burnt sienna and white, mix the two of those together for a medium brown. But then I thought, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to make it darker so you can see the chalk better. Normally you would not tone your canvas or your paper or whatever you're using. Normally you wouldn't tone it this dark. Usually you would use a medium tone. So I have these two apples here, and if I want to paint them, I can just do it like this. So just, this one's bigger and in the front. And then if I wanted to erase that, let's say I wanted to erase that and start over. It's very easy to do since I'm using chalk. All I have to do is wet a paper towel and then start over. Okay, so now that I erased that, I can start again. And it's really easy, just start over. So this one, I think my surface is still a little bit wet because it's not working very good. It'll probably work better. Yeah, it's working better over here. So see there, I can just... Those aren't very good apples, but you get the idea. Like that. Okay. This looks like it's a little bit more. But see there, it's so easy to do this. It's so easy. And then say I messed up, then I can just wipe it off and start over. again. So I do pretty much all of my still lifes this way. I draw them out in chalk first and then start adding layers of paint. So if you find this helpful, if you try it out and you find it helpful, leave me a comment and let me know. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.